So
I only talk to the camera. Don't try to talk to me off air, dude.
nah, you wake up, no breakfast, and do you hit your bike?
5:30 a.m.
You steal horse?
Papa's wake up time, 5:30 a.m. Then hang out with the kiddo,
Yeah.
and then Papa rides.
Okay, because I have to say, it's getting on my last nerve, this whole riding thing.
Right. Dude, the San Diego chapter is very strong.
The what?
The
what?
The San Diego chapter is very strong. I'm actually headed out there next Thursday.
Hey, you're not
It's such a
biker
movement.
gang. Don't
It's
say
such a movement.
Don't
And
say
San Diego's so
the
strong.
San Diego chapter of
the chapter.
chapter of the Thiccc Boy Bike Club.
Yes, the San Diego chapter has just been. I mean,
oh my
unbelievable.
God!
I'm lost for words. How big this thing has gotten, and so
don't say you're lost for words. It's
the movement.
This is so annoying, and
I
don't
know.
say I'm.
But the movement. Yeah. So
don't use words movement and chapter, please.
Okay,
I'm begging you.
So Papa Thick Thursday morning is going to drive down to the San Diego chapter.
You're Papa Thick.
Papa Thick. So I'm going to say what's up to the San Diego
Wait,
chapter.
so now you're going when?
Next Thursday.
Why? What's the occasion?
They have great trails out there.
And so
they have a Santa Cruz bike for me, e-bike.
So
I'll
you're
bring my own pedals. You know, I can't trust other people's pedals, so I'll bring my own pedals.
You're bringing your own pedals?
Bring my own helmet. Now you know Papa's e-bike.
So pedals are a thing?
Oh, big thing.
You got to have your own pedals?
Well, do you ride clip-ins or you standard?
I would imagine I'm standard.
Yeah, we're standard. I don't trust clip-ins on mountain bikes because if you fall, I don't be attached to the bike.
Yeah.
Now, I'm pretty excited about this e-bike coming because I was making fun of e-bikes, and then the company YT said, "Let us send you one. Quit talking shit." I went, "Bring it on." Gets delivered today.
So I'm off the hook? I don't have to buy you one?
You still do because this one's not as good as the one that I want.
What are you talking about?
No.
They're sending you probably a top of the line.
It's nice. It's great.
How much is it?
Don't wait for me. What?
How much is it?
Probably $6,000.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's great. I got to switch a bunch of stuff out. You know, the shocks, the rear shocks.
Now you're treating your bikes like you do your cars.
Yes.
Now you're treating your bikes like you tricked out. You've already tricked out. You've added horsepower to your
2 weeks.
GTX
2 weeks.
R2.
It's being built right now.
GTX R2, is that what it is?
GT2 RS.
GT2 RS. And you
X,
had to get
no
more
X.
horsepower.
Yes. Has to be the fastest in the world. So anyway, the San Diego chapter, I'm excited to get out there and show face.
I can't.
Anybody who wants to ride with us, San Diego,
Sometimes I want to
10
be out. I
a.m.
want to get
next
away from my
Thursday.
life. I can't deal
Bike
with
wouldn't kill you, Papa.
I'm not doing it.
Really? I have bikes for you.
I just feel like I can't do it.
Oh, dude, you get the wind in your face. Couple snakes.
I'll go
saw another snake today.
Maybe I'll go for a ride with you.
Yeah, come with me.
I thought you were bullshitting me, but you do see a lot of snakes out there.
I stopped posting because I see so many. I saw one today. I stopped and I was like, I'm gonna film it and post it again just to piss people off.
Well, you know,
and the snake took off.
Papa wants to come with you. Papa Thin wants to come with you, and I will. Problem is, Papa Thin hurt his knee yesterday, and you saw that.
Jumping.
I was jumping.
I wanted to so bad, but I thought, you know what?
Well,
I don't get hurt doing this because then I'll miss my San Diego bike chapter appearance.
Don't put chapters above that, but we were jumping on trampolines, Brennan and I, and the best parkour woman in the world was there, and she said, "Do a front flip," and I said to you, "Don't do it."
And I was gonna do it.
I knew you were going to do it.
Papa can do it.
And you'd probably be fine. Problem is, sometimes you're not fine.
Tweak a hammy.
Like, what was I doing? I was just trying to jump over some foam onto a mat. Hurt my knee a little bit.
Now, my dad sent me a pretty aggressive text because I'm pretty close to the snake.
I don't think you are, and I think you're fine.
You can see my bike tire.
What'd your dad say?
How stupid it is how I keep showing these snakes.
Now, is that a rattler?
Yeah, watch.
That's a rattler.
See, I knew you were going to be like, is that a rattler? Watch. Ready? You hear it?
I did hear it.
Hear the rattle?
I did hear it.
You don't know snakes like me, bro. You're not out there in the field.
Now,
I see them every day.
Now, there you are with your shirt off. Papa's getting out there with his shirt off. He's getting after it.
Getting lean.
Yeah. You're a little leaner, I'll be honest with you.
Dude, biking every morning.
I looked at you from behind. You're looking a little leaner.
Thanks, Doug.
You're not more than 260 right now, and that's impressive.
You're right.
Yeah. You're looking good. Now, Bryan at 53.
We're still reviewing your application. We're still reviewing your application. It's tough, man.
Wait.
You're a tough sell.
But hold on.
Talking to some of the other board members.
I'm getting a bit of a belly.
I know. We told you this. Didn't Frank tell you this?
My belly is.
We both agreed you're kind of getting a belly.
I'm getting a little belly.
Yeah.
Well, Frank has an 8-pack at 54.
Shred City.
So and he goes, "You're getting a little belly. What's going on?" I go, "I don't know, dude. I was relaxed. My stomach was relaxed."
Usually, all it does is take someone to say that, and then you're kind of
Yeah.
you're kind of good.
In that picture, I'm all traps. I'm traps for days right there.
Dude, how about I probably won my bet with Rogan?
You know what? So my buddy is there right now in Long Beach.
In Long Beach.
He took that video.
So
that I
Governor
sent you.
Newsom, for you guys that don't know, Governor
this
Newsom
video up.
decided to try and ban all beaches. Then he went, all right, my bad, because there's a huge uproar. He went, all right, just Orange County. Very strange because there's so many beaches. So he did just Orange County, Republican place, whatever, not strange at all. So he's like, oh, I'm just going to ban Orange County beaches. And the people aren't having it. And Rogan sends that to us. I go, dude, no way they're shutting down the beaches. He goes, dude, it's law. I went, I guarantee you people aren't going to obey that law.
You
don't realize how little power government, you don't really have to listen to them.
Well, no, but just show it. You can show it because this is actually not on Instagram. This is actually what's going on right now in Long Beach because they shut down the beaches.
But Rogan did say, I hope you're right.
Yeah. Well, listen, man. I mean, I think that we're not the only ones feeling fed up with this.
Oh, dude, on the trail today, someone, one of the bikers, one of my bike bros coming down, shout out Thiccc Boys, but he was coming down and he goes, dude, there's a cop up top giving tickets. I go,
really?
For what? He goes, for being on a trail. I go, they've never shut these trails. They could easily close them off. There's nothing. What would he give tickets for? He's like, I don't know. I saw someone give someone a ticket. So as I'm biking up, I have just these thoughts in my head how I'm going to just dismantle verbally this cop.
I mean, couldn't they just say trails are only open to people on bikes because you're not biking together, and beaches are only open to surfers? I mean, you could be more tactical with this.
Here's the thing, dum-dums. We all know, proven fact, sun kills the virus.
It does.
So, hold on. You're going to ban beaches and outdoor parks, but then you're going to allow people to go into grocery stores because essential stuff, but mental happiness, mental health.
I guess the idea is that the trails are small and people can't help but be 6 feet apart. But a lot of trails are. So a lot of people like in Topanga and stuff.
But all you do is wait. So if you're that big of a pussy, you just wait and let the people walk ahead of you.
I know.
It's insane, dude. What?
Look at this. Watch this. Now, what do you notice about this? What do you notice? Is anybody wearing a mask? No one's wearing a mask. Pete, you said it. People are fed up with it. This is Long Beach.
It's Huntington Beach.
I mean, it's Huntington Beach.
No, they're on their last leg, so now it's there's more cases every day. Well, we're testing more. You have to wear a mask. Well, only protects 2% of anything coming in. 2%.
That's the biggest thing is the government, because they didn't know a lot of stuff. They just haven't been clear. So they just keep generally saying stuff.
But then Newsom's over the top because he's so Democrat, so he's trying to fuck with everything, So it's very strange.
It's really, but there are a lot of parts of the world like in Dagestan or Azerbaijan. The lockdown is so real there that because they had open borders with Iran, they got hit with it. So you have to text the government, and the government will give you a code, and you can go out for 30 minutes. And then the cops have to see that text on your phone.
Australia has a shutdown where the cops come by the houses, make sure nobody's outside, make sure you're inside.
Wow.
Think how big Australia is.
Wow. Man, that doesn't. It's a testament to America that Americans just are like, hey, listen now.
Yeah,
listen,
take it easy.
I understand.
Man. No, you said May 15th.
This country was founded on.
We're all counting down. You said May 15th.
This country was founded on the idea that I get to risk my.
You extend that, we're going to show up to your house.
Yeah. It's interesting. It's really interesting. I mean, a lot of Americans just they start to go, I got to get back to work.
Dude.
It's tough. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
We got the bottom line is that after the H1N1 thing, we should have been ready. We should have been ready. And
you know what I want to do to you?
We got caught with our pants down.
Yeah.
And is there an LA chapter or is it just you?
Oh, the LA chapter is the biggest chapter, Papa. It was created in LA.
Uh-huh.
It's international, though.
All right.
Don't you see my Instagram stories?
No, I don't watch that.
Australia,
it makes me annoyed.
Iran, Iraq, South Korea.
I didn't see any of that. I didn't see South Korea,
Ireland,
Iran,
UK.
I didn't see Iraq and Iran. I didn't see that.
All over.
Yeah.
Thailand had some big, dumb, thick girl in Thailand. I think it was Thailand. Just a big old girl on a bike.
Really?
She can I be in? I guess. Still reviewing an application.
What do you have to be? What is the criteria? When you look at my application, what are you looking at?
You gotta ask. You can't be in the club.
Wait, what? What are the things that might disqualify? So you're saying there's a chance I could be disqualified, barred from entering?
Yeah, dude.
There's
Especially,
a chance.
I mean,
who's doing
more
the
likely
reviewing?
than not, what you're looking at. More likely than not.
Wait, so you're the guy. So what is the criteria? You know me. Why can't I be part of the Thick Boy Bike Club now? I'll be the thin boy representative.
Just not. You get injured all the time. You don't commit.
I don't get injured all the time. I'm pretty injury free.
The big one is you got to own a bike.
Well, you said you'd get me one.
No, Papa, you got to buy me the bike for stealing all those years.
Yeah, but other people have been. Hey, I'm sure there are people who reach out and will hook you up with a bike. I've already had that. I have. Don't.
Come on.
Look at that. Is that your bike?
Yeah.
Now, is that a
That's a
tricked out
stunt
bike?
jumper carbon body. So the whole body's carbon.
Very light.
Those are Fox 34s in the front. I prefer 36. I like a little stiffer. Those are 34.
Wait,
those are custom pedals.
What the fuck is a Fox
Those
34?
are lizard skin grips up top in the tan grips.
Oh my God. So wait, what is this bullshit? What's the difference between 34 and 36? Those are wheels?
Wheels.
Oh man.
Oh man.
I can't do
No,
it.
you're just stupid.
I can't
No,
do
man. No, you fucking idiot. No.
Hey, don't call me a fucking
dude.
idiot because I don't know these little details.
Dude, the forks shocks to the layman's. So the 34s would be
Oh my God.
the width, so you can get bigger ones. So 36.
Well,
They
Papa's
make a 38. They just made a 40, but that's all for downhill.
I see. Because you have a lot of
You know
weight.
what?
So
I like going downhill. I'm really enjoying the uphills these days.
could you be the biggest mountain biker in the world? You think?
I don't
Possibly?
think so. There's
Maybe,
some
though.
big boys on this.
Really?
You gotta look at my Instagram stories. Some thick kids.
Really?
Oh yeah. But they're mainly doing it on the streets, you know.
You want to see your stories? Or you good?
I mean,
I'd
you
like
can
to
show
see some
Bryan.
of his stories.
All right.
Not sure how many I've posted today.
Let's go
I see your
back.
trail
around.
snakes. I raised you 3 bears.
What the fuck?
So the rattlesnake's our official mascot. I don't know. We just came out with that press.
That's a
press
thick
conference.
boy right there.
Where?
That boy right
Yeah.
there is thick as fuck. That's
Bent
a
his
thick
tire.
Look
boy.
at his tire.
Oh boy, that's a big boy. Yeah.
Some lady posted a picture of her riding and crashing. It was hilarious. I don't think it's on there anymore. Bunch of sheep.
Sheep. Let me see the bears. What the fuck?
How's he not? That's Alaska. When I say worldwide movement, Bryan, we're all over.
That's Thick Boys Bike Club.
He's walking on ice.
Bears. Now, if you see
Those are
cubs,
babies?
you know Mama's around
Mama's
somewhere.
there. Yeah, Mama's there.
That's Vegas downtown. They blast that new Drizzy. Do you know what Drizzy is?
Fuck, do I know Drizzy?
Do you know what he did? Do you know what he did? And that's why you're not in the club.
No, Drizzy.
That's why you're not in the
I
club.
know. And he was all like, "What the fuck, man?"
Nope, just released a new album. Now that's me. Now that's out there, Bubba.
Let's go.
I get bit by something, it's trouble.
Right. You
By riding in the middle of the path, you know?
You're middle of nowhere. How great is that though to be out there? It makes it worth living.
California chapter. Represent.
California chapter.
Hoodies being sent out. Merch getting sent to the troops. Oh, there I am.
Bike month.
And that's from Bites and Bears. Huge bike club.
Are you holding a pie?
I'm holding up pumpkin pie. That's why I ride my bike.
Now you're on your pellets in there?
Indoor bike.
I haven't touched my Peloton since I bought my bike. I don't touch it.
No.
Get outdoors. Look at that thickums.
That thickums.
Oops.
A lot of pictures, buddy.
Oh, there's the San Diego chapter.
All right, well,
There they are out together.
okay, we'll
On the
take it
Santa
easy.
Cruz e-bikes.
I see.
Santa Cruz makes a nice bike.
And they're on the e-bike, so that means they can go.
They assist.
That's pretty cool.
That's what's getting delivered to the
I'd probably
house.
end up liking that a lot.
The e-bike you would like.
I probably would.
It's a little bit. It's a
feeling
lot. That's why I go so early. How great is that?
That's amazing.
Ghostbrack did that. Made me way too thick. Whatever.
Oh my god, that's good though.
Oh, yeah, apparently I'm Eric Griffin.
I'm old as fuck, huh?
Yeah.
Who's the dog? Oh, that's his dog.
How dare you?
That's what's his name, Marshall.
How dare you?
Eddie looks Asian.
Eddie looks Asian.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie's just so high. I think that's why he did.
He does look Asian.
The only cool one in that picture is Jamie in the back.
What you got planned this weekend?
What?
What you got planned this weekend?
You know, got the e-bike going. Gonna put that together. Probably take about an hour and 20. Been watching videos online how to put it together.
I'm gonna take my son out to those trails.
Wouldn't recommend it.
Why? Too much?
To get up would be a beast for
Oh,
him.
really?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. Better to be on the road. At first.
If you haven't done it, yeah, it'd be a little bit of a beast.
Yeah.
You could.
You mean to get up and ride? You mean it because
Are you guys you just gonna hike it? You could hike it.
Yeah, we'll hike it. I want to show them. I want to show them rattlesnakes and stuff. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. You gotta go really far for the rattlesnakes.
You do?
You're not ready. Again, that's why you're not in the club.
So you're out there. How many miles out there are you?
It's probably about 8 miles up top, going up by the time you see stuff.
So you're going uphill. Mm-hmm. Papa's in some shape.
You're not ready. Not for you.
You don't know.
I wouldn't bring your son the first time.
Too much.
I don't bring my son anymore.
Yeah.
Too many rattlesnakes.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I gotta see what the fuck that trail's about. That looks really cool. I love that. That's how I write when I go out there. I've written a lot of stand-up out.
So you don't write a lot because you're not around them.
Huh?
When's the last time you went on those trails?
Well, I go up to the trails in Topanga, but I walk them. Yeah.
When's the last time you went on the trails in Topanga?
4 days ago? 5 days ago?
I don't know if I believe this.
No, I do.
Really?
No. I'm sorry. 2 weeks ago.
You're lying. Come on.
It was before they closed
Papa.
the trails.
But the 2 week Topanga was closed way before 2 weeks.
Like, let me think.
Bobby, you're lying because I write
3
Topanga,
weeks ago.
Topanga's
About 3
closed.
weeks ago.
Nope. Topanga's been closed since we started the quarantine.
Let me think. Hold on. What did I say? First time?
You said 3 days ago, which I knew
on.
was a blatant lie.
Hold on, let me
And then
think.
you went to last week, which
Hold
I
on.
knew was a lie. Then
Hold
went
on.
2 weeks.
Hold on.
And now we've been on quarantine for 45
4
days.
weeks ago. 4 weeks ago.
Nope, that's still not true either. That's only,
Like 5 weeks ago, I would say, is when last time I was on the trails.
It's all right, man. You don't have to lie to Ticket. Again, this is why you're not in the club.
No, come on. Let me be in the club, man.
Can't be
I did. I
liars.
told a little lie.
You got caught pretty hard, didn't
Dude,
you?
6 weeks ago, I was on the trail. What the fuck,
6
man?
weeks ago, dude.
Fucking, well, now I'm in a court of law. It's got to be all detailed. What's the difference between
Fuck,
4
I
days
forgot my
and
coffee's here.
and
Thanks.
6
God.
weeks?
This
I
is
wanna-
10-speed coffee. A lot the biker owned. 10-speed coffee, biker owned. Hence the name 10-speed.
Yeah, I know, dude. I'm done with this bike culture shit, man.
Dude, Joanna's birthday's on Tuesday, but her friends threw her a surprise birthday this morning.
Oh,
I was out on the trails. But one of her friends brought over this cake that someone made in the valley at the store. And it's a strawberry bundt cake with
boy.
homemade icing on the top.
fuck.
I've been good on my diet, man. Papa's
Yeah.
been running hard.
But that strawberry
riding
bundt.
clean and eating greens.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good news, everybody. This week on it has 25% off all their supplements from Alpha Brain Instant. You got New Mood melatonin spray. You got problems with your gut. They got total gut health.
they got protein
Digest-
powder. Dude, the protein
Tell 'em.
powder,
Tell
creatine, 25% off. And I know a lot of you boys playing that quarantine 15. Shred that weight, man. Let Onnit help. 25% off this week only. Go to onnit.com/fighter. An additional 10% off. And then they're giving 25% off supplements.
Jeez.
Say what?
That's 35% off.
What? Onnit.com/fighter.
I think, what do they do with horses when they die?
Eat them.
You can
Turn
eat
them to glue.
You can eat them.
The French eat horses. In Sardinia, they eat donkey.
They still eat horses?
Oh, yeah.
I think certain places in Asia, like Japan, they'll.
For sure.
They don't still make
Horse
glue out of their
restaurants.
hoofs, do they? I feel like
know.
we've come up with better ways to make glue.
I know that in oh my god, my wife, my ex-wife who rides, she knew a person who has paid some crazy amount of money for a jumper, some crazy amount of money. Like, I don't know.
What's a jumper?
It's like a special horse. I mean, literally 200.
are so
Check this
expensive.
out, like $200,000 or more, right, for this horse. Very special, like Olympic, bloodline. And well, that horse went missing, and they found that horse about 2 miles down the way in a field, and it had been butchered for its meat. Yeah, these people were poor in the area, and they just killed that horse and fucking took
They
its
had
meat.
no idea. They thought it was a regular horse. And like,
Probably.
"Oh, damn, this meat is nice.
Yeah, that's a $200,000 horse.
They
And
never
they
caught
ate
him,
it.
huh?
Nope. They ate that. They have meat for the next year. 1,200-pound animal. Makes sense if you're starving or you're hungry.
I've never had horse. I've never been anywhere with that.
I've actually eaten horse in France.
Was it nice?
It was dried. They dry it and slice it. That's what I
Ugh.
had. And she said, "You know what you're eating?" And I said, "What?" She goes, "Horse meat." And I went,
I
"Interesting."
mean, we eat everything else.
It's a hoofed animal. You would eat them out in the wild, believe me. They probably taste like elk. Look at that.
It's pretty fucking fresh.
Yeah.
Chin, you would fucking eat that.
I would, yeah.
Have you tried
Only
it?
if it was like, of course a horse is gonna die or something like that. But I wouldn't want to eat it normally.
I would.
But if it was at a restaurant,
But
I'd
you
get
eat a
it.
cow?
Yeah.
No,
That's
actually,
what I mean.
to be honest, if I was at a restaurant and they served it and it was done well, you know what I mean? It was taken
Yeah.
care of. But yeah.
Yeah. Because what happens with a lot of horses when they can't jump anymore, when you buy a horse for a lot of money, and then you retire them, well, you still put them out to pasture, and they still have to live in a stable. But they live their life in a field, eating like horses do, and then they die. But that costs some money sometimes. You still have vet bills. You still
Horses are
have
fucking expensive,
oh,
man.
dude. Well, I told you how much. You told me.
You could have.
You said
two Bugattis.
Yeah, you said, what do you want? What do you drive? Pick whatever car you want to drive. What do you pick one?
I saw the bill for how much was. I was like, dude,
Yeah, you
Well,
said
you
that. You
could
go,
buy any
pick
car in
one.
the
Pick
world.
what car? What car?
it looks pretty nice.
I know a dude who spends for his wife's horse habit, and I call it a habit.
I know who this is.
He spends, I think, $500,000 a year on horses, just horses.
Do they even own them though?
Oh yeah, and if
But the horse is on another. It's not on their property. You got to drive to a property
correct,
where they hold them.
correct.
So you kind of really leasing them.
Well, no, but you own them, and what happens is they then you have to pay a groomsman,
Yeah.
a groom, not a groomsman, a groom. You have to pay stable fee. You have to pay vet bills. You got all kinds of shit, all kinds of weird stuff.
Such a rich,
And then they have to be
such a rich person.
and they have to be exercised. They have to be exercised.
I knew a guy that did the horse shoes. That's his business.
Oh, yeah.
And he was making
Oh, yeah.
bank.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
charging a shitload to change the shoes.
Yes.
The best is anytime you have an industry like that with people who have a lot of money, you have smart people who come in and say, I'm a horse chiropractor.
I feel like this
Looks
happened to
like-
your family. That's a bummer.
Have I paid for it?
Oh no.
Maybe I have, Brendan. Now.
He cracked his neck. He's all.
Did I have to bite my belt? Did I have to take my belt off and go, ah!
How much was
Pick
he?
your
How much
battles.
was he?
Don't know, but I'm sure
Few
it was.
hundo. Few
Oh, more than that, bud. Come on, dude. She or he has got to crack the horses, got to get the horse into place.
God, damn.
There's all kinds of shit that goes on with horses, and it's not just that. There's also magnets.
some
You do
people-
magnet. There are all
People
kinds of.
fuck their horses, Brian.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. But there are also people that do weird shit like this. They do like magnetic therapy. Oh, you know those bro science, all those things like cupping that you have on your
People
back.
they have too much money, so they're like, yeah, I'll do
Yeah,
fucking.
all kinds of
I'll
stuff.
put antennas on my horse.
Sure.
We showed this on Below the Belt. Aaron Pico, bring up his Instagram. Aaron Pico was like, check out because he rides horses. He
I
has
didn't know
like
that.
4 horses, and he posted a video of his horse doing like a dance.
That's a Tennessee walking horse.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
so
but-
the problem is the horse is a. You said Tennessee walking horse.
Well, it might be
I think he has
dressage.
you don't know. He has a giant black dick, a giant black.
Oh
ashy
sure.
dick.
Oh sure.
But
There you go. That's
hey,
a dick right there.
Hey, Aaron, for sure, just don't post and be like, "Hey, check out my horse dancing," and then not mention
And
the
not
giant
mention the
cock
giant
in the
dick.
video. Look at this thing slapping his thighs.
So what he's doing right
at
now
this.
is dressage. That's a dick. That's really hard to do. See what he's doing? He's an excellent rider. That's dressage.
I grew up riding. Yeah,
That's a very well.
look,
trained-
dude,
Flopping around.
shut up and look at the giant cock.
How am I supposed to look at anything other than that
Towards the end, that thing
massive
is
cock?
slapping. Yeah,
Dude.
It goes all the way around his leg.
Yeah, it does. That's a dick.
and I like how he
Aaron.
just ignores the dick
Oh, that's fucking genius.
because he's not like that.
What a
type of
fucking
dude.
stud. He can ride horses too? Fuck. Where did he grow up? Where is he from?
He's from California. Wow. Relax, let loose. It's Friday. Stay safe. It's a fam. Love you. Relax.
Let
That
loose.
horse is real relaxed.
I like let loose.
That black dick slapping the back of his thigh.
That's a
dude.
white horse with a black dick, and I appreciate that. That thing is impossible.
It's so crazy.
That's fucking
that cool?
impossible. Yeah.
Mr. Hands. Should we call up Chris? I told him 2 o'clock.
Call him up.
Is he calling us or are we calling him, Chin?
We just gotta call him.
Let's do it.
Sounds good.
All right.
Hey, Chris, the quarantine, they won't let you out of the house to see a barber or nothing, huh?
No, dude, I got fucking nothing going on. Next week, starting next week, my boy Stefano, shout out Panache Hair Salon, 3rd Avenue, Bay Ridge. He's going to start doing haircuts illegally out of his garage. So, it's
I
all
feel
good.
like he just blew his cover.
I feel like
Chris?
that's over now.
Oh, yeah. All right, well, edit that part out.
Listen, I said hello to you, and you started kissing the mic, which is inappropriate.
Yeah, cause let me tell you something. I'm fucking horny right now.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at those ankles and Brendan's knee, and I want to get some coconut peanut butter on there and lick that off.
All right, well, I don't even know what coconut peanut butter is, man. You got to calm down.
Any brave ladies in New York willing to come over and hang out?
No, it's nothing. Just a bunch of dudes so far. It's been. There's been nothing. No, I've been. Just kind of, dude. I mean, look at this. Last time I came on your show in the beginning of March, Brian's like, "Listen, guy, great stories. It's going to be huge for you. I see big things in the future." And then the pandemic hits, and now I'm doing fucking Zoom calls from my daughter's bedroom.
I know. It's not. Listen, this has thrown us all for a little bit of a fucking loop. Sometimes you get thrown for a loop. Sometimes you get, you know what I mean? They go, you got to make a left down here and wait. You got to sit in this holding pattern. I'm about to take off. We're all about to take off. We're all about to sprout wings. And now we got to sit in the fucking holding pattern.
New York's bad, huh, Chris?
New York is it's actually really bad. I feel like in LA, I mean, I know you guys got cases, but I mean, New York, everyone's dying, and
a lot
it's
of old
like
people dying. Yeah.
What? A lot of people died, and it's crazy. Yeah, because like you can't, I know you guys are doing well with your, podcast and your, and everything, but like in New York, like you couldn't pay me enough to get in the same room as a Chinese, and I know you guys are in there with an Asian. And
now hold on, Chris.
Do that in New York.
Chris, you can't look. Like I gotta just be very. Cat is from Vietnam, and Chin is of South Korean ethnicity,
Chinese,
but he's
though.
American.
He said Chinese, though.
I know, but you said Asian, and now you said you wouldn't be in a room with two Asians.
You get a little nervous, though.
That's a little racist, dude. So I'm gonna have to.
But you would get a little nervous, Chris.
Why is that racist? I mean, I don't want to get the fucking Wuhan Weezer.
All right, dude, I understand, but that's Chinese people from Wuhan. God damn it, Chris. Please don't lump in all Asians.
I mean, guy, I don't fucking know, man. I'll just take a beef and broccoli. What do you want me to tell you?
No. That's not, all right, I don't know what I want you to tell you, not to be so stereotypical. It's important in these times to understand that viruses don't discriminate. You know what I'm saying?
What do you do with your days, Chris?
Absolutely. What?
What do you do?
I mean, honestly, man, I got my daughter. I got a 4-year-old daughter, so it's every day. It's just been like preschool stuff with her. I do my podcast. I got my podcast, History of Hyenas. I do every morning. I'm doing a morning show called Wepa in the Morning on our Patreon, patreon.com/Bay Ridge Boys. Myself and Giannis Pappas, Yanni the Greek. We've been doing that every day, talking about the stories, and that's what I do. And then I try to go for a jog, but I'm getting fat. Unfortunately. I'm Chrissy Cusps. I'm right on the cusp of getting my tits back. I'm trying. It's just they're starting to fluff up a little bit, and I got a fat ass. I got a fat lunch lady ass with fat thighs.
It's hard not to eat. It's hard not to eat a lot.
Yeah, man, eating and just sitting around. And in New York, I mean, it's scary because everybody knows somebody who's sick or died. It's like 9/11 in New York, where everybody knew somebody, and that was only 3,000 people. Not only, but that was 3,000 people. This is 15, 20,000 deaths in New York. So it gets to the point where you're just like, I mean, what am I doing? Well, every day, all I do is I put on my gloves, my mask, and I wrap myself in the American flag, and I walk outside, and I feel like I'm protected that way.
Okay, well, I don't know about the American flag. I appreciate your patriotism. I have a very important question before we get to patriotism, the American flag. Your daughter's 4 years old. You're in her room. Is there a reason you painted her wall a bat wing? There's a bat wing. It's bat wing black.
Blocking out the light.
It's bat wing black.
Wait, there's a bat wing?
Well, behind you.
Oh no, because that's the construction. That's just the we did like a chalk paint
chalkboard
thing for her room. So yeah, I fucked it up. Wait, let me see. What are you guys talking about exactly?
Oh, hey, what the fuck? Hey, Chris, you're not wearing fucking pants and you tucked your dong. That looks like you got a man cunt.
I got it, but yeah, I had to see what you guys meant. No, it's
that wasn't appropriate, dude. Nobody asked you to do that.
What, dude? I can't have a pussy for quarantine?
No, you can. I've been telling Bryan for weeks now. This quarantine's making me real gay, dude.
Yeah, guy. I want to crawl through the fucking hole in your jeans and go to town in your scrotum. You fucking homo.
Well, all right. All right, that's aggressive too. You're a little off the chains right now. I need you to calm down. You're coming in hot.
Chris,
because I'm Chrissy quarantine. I'm cooped up Chrissy. I've just had enough of this shit already.
Hey, can you still order delicious New York food, or are they shut down too?
No, absolutely. You can order delicious food, and then they just can't come within 6 feet of your door. So I got like a little rake hook, and then they call me when they're outside, and I tell them to put the food on the rake. and then I take it in, and then if they give me any lip, I fucking take their legs out with the rake, and I tell them to get the fuck off my property.
That's crazy. Well, so what do you guys? A lot of you guys are not able to make a living at all. It's got to be tough. I mean, we know a lot of comics who live paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah, no, I know. A lot of those guys, I saw them in Central Park eating pigeons, and there's nothing I can really do about, those guys. I mean, that's what they want to do. I mean, they're putting their stock in doing spots in New York City and yelling at people doing podcasts. It's like, well, now you're eating the vermin on the street because, I'm on Patreon here making real fucking money, and you're over there, telling me I'm not a good comic because I, wasn't past the Comedy Cellar. Well, now, do me a favor, eat a fucking raccoon turd, because there's nobody. It's really hard for most of my peers, to be making any money. But thank God we got podcasts. Thank God for the Patreon. And I'm still able to make money. And then I've lied on a couple loan applications, and I've gotten some loans that are illegal. So that's nice.
That seems kind of crazy. And you haven't
business loans.
You haven't taken to selling your munt yet, have you?
No, I'm not selling my month yet, but I will absolutely do that. If this thing goes into the summertime, I'm absolutely down to sell my month, whatever.
What is your boy saying? Is he saying they're going to stretch this into the summer?
Who, Governor Cuomo?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's the only Democrat that I'd ever vote for. I mean, that guy, he's an Italian kid that is just, I mean, his brother's a fucking Mama Luke. We got to deal with his brother, Chris Cuomo, on CNN. It's like, he's a martyr all of a sudden. It's like, shut up and take your shirt off, guy. It's like, I don't know why you're doing the broadcast with his shirt on.
He's got a nice
it's like,
body.
shut the fuck up and take your shirt off. That's what I yell at the TV all the time, And, but Andrew Cuomo, I think he's doing an excellent job. Mayor Bill de Blasio instills a lot of fear, where Governor Cuomo says, hey, things are going to be okay. And gives us a plan. So the governor, though, has said, Connecticut has just said today that they're going to open up May 20th. And Governor Cuomo said anything Connecticut or New Jersey does, that's what New York's going to do. We're like all in solidarity. So I'm hoping that it opens up, at least phase 1 opening May 20th.
All right.
Yeah, the only thing Cuomo fucked up, well, a few things, but the one thing he really fucked up on when cases started to pop up, especially in the old folks' home, he went, if you're not showing symptoms or you're not really sick, don't go to the hospital, stay in the old folks' home. Right. So most of the deaths started in the old folks' home.
Yeah, a lot of people died. For us, it's all about the subway. It's like that's the only difference between, our city and LA and Chicago and whatever. It's just the subway. I mean, my daughter's godfather's an emergency room doctor, and he said, especially in the beginning in late March, early April, when it was like peak, he said nearly 100% of the patients that came in that were not elderly, that were in their 40s or 50s, they all took the subway, and they all that was like the main carrier. So
did they all have bodies like a lunch lady?
Huh?
Did they all have bodies like a lunch lady?
They all had lunch lady asses. Yeah, well, that dude, he told me, he was like, he's seeing the people who are young who come in with corona and have bad results. They all got high blood pressure and fucking fat asses, and that's what I got.
Do you have high blood pressure?
I do. I got a little HBP, but it's only high blood pressure when, because I get so nervous and worked up that they'll take my blood pressure and it'll be through the roof. Yeah. But then as I calm down, I just watch, I watch videos. I watch the United States winning the war in Vietnam, and I do things like that, and I start to calm down.
All right.
And then my blood pressure goes way down.
I got you. So you're a bit of a
you're still the fucking enemy to me, Chinny.
No, see now again. Now you're making this about an Asia. You're making this Asian white Vietnam, thing, and I have to stop you there. You just can't do that. You're bringing up Vietnam. She's Vietnamese, but she's American. Please be sensitive. Right. Please be sensitive to the people that work with us.
He said, right.
I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm fucking, I guess when I start my podcast up again, I go into the studio, I'm just going to hire a bunch of Muslim women because they already wear the mask. Like they think it's been Corona since before Christ.
All right. Well, I don't know if that's true either. I don't think Corona is the reason they cover their faces. God damn it, Chris. Please try to be a little more sensitive to our ethnic brothers and sisters out there.
Watch the fucking Goldbergs on ABC.
That's right. And that's about Jews. So let's all love each other.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm staring right at Brendan's. I mean, he's got nice tight jeans on, and he's got just nice fucking thigh lips.
Well, you know what it is, dude. He bikes. He's a serious mountain biker now. He bikes all the time.
And Bryan, you look like a Sphinx cat. I like you.
Thanks, buddy. I'm leaning up, and I've been working out. I appreciate that, pal.
Hey, now, what's going on with North Korea? You guys think Kim Jong-un is dead? What do you guys think?
I think he's deader than a fucking doornail.
I don't think so.
I think
it's all bullshit.
You think it's all bullshit?
Yeah.
He's a fatty.
I wonder if he's fucking dead or not. I don't know. What does Chin think? Chin and Kat, you guys think he's dead?
We don't. Why are you asking them for Christ's sake? It's not like
because maybe they know.
Though.
My parents told me that they saw this before back in the day with his father, Kim Jong-un's father.
Yeah.
So he hid away for a while and came back later.
And I'm Chin's parents' age, so I know this. I saw that.
Hey, Chris, what are you watching right now in quarantine, dude? Give the audience some good shows.
I started watching The Last Kingdom on Netflix. I love the Vikings. I've been watching I watched the Vikings on the History Channel, and then I watched The Last King. I'm watching The Last Kingdom now. I watched all the Marvel movies in order. I watched Unorthodox about a Hasidic Jewish woman that escapes. I mean, I watched the first 3 episodes. I thought it was Moshe Kasher who was playing the lead, but it's some other girl. I watched that, and then what else? I mean, Tiger King. Of course, I watched Tiger King. I watched that too early. And then a bunch of Barbie shit that my daughter wants to watch.
I hear you.
And that's pretty much it. What about you guys?
I got really into this show on Amazon, Hunters. With Al Pacino, where they hunt Nazis in New York in the 70s. It's fucking good.
It is.
It's great. Based off
bakery,
a loose true story.
The bakery in my neighborhood, I grew up in Ridgewood, Queens, and it's an old school German neighborhood. And the bakery in my neighborhood, it's been there since 1910. They catered the sweets and desserts for the biggest Nazi rally in America in 1938 at Madison Square Garden. They're the ones that gave the frickin' Linzer tarts and all the cookies to them.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
Are you still out there protesting? I know you're a champion of the Jews.
I love the Jew. I love Jewish people. I'm circumcised myself. I love Jewish people. Good. They're actually getting in trouble in Brooklyn because they're still going out and having funerals and events amongst the coronavirus stuff. So, like, I worry that the anti-Semitism is gonna topple because it sucks. Because it's like I don't know. I mean, I try to do. It's like for me, it's like. These people, like, fine, whatever they want to do is up to them. I just go, I drive by. If I ever see like a Orthodox funeral, I drive by, just throw ham and cheese sandwiches at them, and then they scurry away.
Okay, see, again, I think that's a very racist thing to do. And
how is that racist?
Well, you're acting as though you're throwing pork at very religious people, and I think that would be offensive to Muslims, Jews, and frankly to me as well. Just because you don't be throwing ham and cheese. If you threw a ham and cheese sandwich at me, I would try to flag you down and punch you in the face. I'm just saying, and I'd have my hands full. You're a big, sturdy kid.
Yeah, it's just, it works 2 ways. What I do is I drive around with a cooler full of ham and cheese sandwiches, and I break up any Hasidic Jewish funerals or events that are going on because I don't want them to get sick from corona. I want them to go inside like the rest of us and put their mask on. So I throw that, and then I continue driving into Manhattan, and I throw ham and cheese outside the comedy clubs, and all the comedians come out and scurry up the steps, and I can feed them too.
And because ham, cheese, and squab or raccoon goes well with, I understand.
It goes well.
Chris, have you seen what's going on out here in LA? There's straight up protests, like at the beach and stuff.
What? Because people want to? You're saying why? Because people want the lockdown to be over?
Yeah, California's fucking done with it, man.
Well, I get it because it's like you guys really, based off your population, don't really have that many cases and deaths. I think your governor did a great job of closing down the state early enough and control what he can control. So it kind of I get if I was living in California, I'd be like, it feels like the problem's happening 3,000 miles away, which, it kind of is. But then I understand how it can spread very rapidly.
But even you guys are doing better. Like even Como came out and said that you guys peaked a while ago. It's going down.
Yeah, well, there's no choice. In New York, there's really no choice. I mean, you can't, there's bodies in the back of U-Haul trucks outside funeral homes. So you can't really, there's no other choice here. I think even now, though, I've noticed like over the past like 2 or 3 weeks, like you'll see people come out more and more and more without masks, without gloves. You're starting to see people walking around more. I mean, in late March, on my corner, there were like army trucks driving up and down the block.
I saw that.
It's not that anymore. Shake hands and hug.
Oh, if you were here right now, I would lick your fucking face,
yeah,
Chris. I don't give a fuck.
It's funny how it's becoming like it's a form of defiance. Like I don't give a fuck about Corona. Come over here. I'm not going to change my behavior, my life. In sort of like people are so wary of it.
Sure. Well, yeah. Yesterday I went to the doctor's office. And I got an antibody test, a Corona antibody test, because I was like, I'm sure I've gotten it, even if I didn't have symptoms. And it was negative. It was a negative test. It was one of the only times I got a negative test and was happy about it.
I understand.
Yeah, but I still got a drip, baby.
Are you writing? Are you writing right now? Are you writing?
What'd you say, Honey Bobbles?
No, don't call me that. No, don't call me Honey Bobbles though. Don't call me that. I'm a grown man. I'm not comfortable with Honey Bobbles. Now,
what about tortellini tush? You like that?
I don't like tortellini tush either.
Tush?
No, I don't like these things. You have to call me Bryan.
Why, dude? I like you. Got a nice little shaved head. I mean, you look good, baby. You got a nice little pump.
Yeah, I got a pump. I do all right. I mean, I train. No days off. You know what I'm saying? No days off.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So what'd you say, chicken?
No. See, you can't call me a chicken. See, now you're objectifying me, and it's sexual in nature.
Chris, do you and Giannis, do you guys get together and do the podcast, or you guys? He does it from the house. You do it from there.
No, because Giannis's wife is pregnant now. She's I think 4 months pregnant now. So you can't. There's still the research is not. You don't want to go around a pregnant woman because who knows what happens. In the early stages of gestation like that. So we just do it. Over Zoom, just like this. And that's just, really besides my family, I haven't seen anybody, and that's most of New York people. We haven't seen each other since, March 12th or something like that, because it's just too risky.
That's crazy. Yeah.
God, who would have seen this coming? These are the kinds of things.
Nobody. None of us, we were all making jokes about it. Like people are posting jokes, like for the last days at the Comedy Cellar, we're all just like posting jokes about, coronavirus and how it's, not Seattle's problem or China's problem. And then literally 3 days later, the streets are closed. So it came up on us quick. But I think the good news is that they keep talking about the second wave. Dr. Fauci, the little squeak doctor, Dr. Ouchie Fauci keeps talking about the second wave. And I think we're going to be so much more well prepared for it now because we're taking it seriously. Because at first when that little squeak got on and started telling us about the coronavirus, we were like, where's this guy's fucking step stool? Who is this guy? I want to take him in my duffel bag. I was watching this little squeak doctor come on. I'm like, is this one of my daughter's classmates? Who the fuck is this guy? He's the squeak.
He does a lot of running.
He's a little baby guy yelling at us, but now I really listen to him and I'm a disciple of Dr. Fauci.
Okay, good.
Disciple? Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
My only criticism for Fauci is he never comes up with he never has any ideas or a plan. He just wants to stay locked down.
And he likes to exaggerate. He likes to say things like, a lot of people, like maybe 300,000 or 200,000.
No, he said 2.
What do you think of it? And what do you think of this? What do you think of this? Because I'm just trying to think, you guys are Hollywood. I'm trying to think Hollywood mindset. What do you think of this? We get the movie that comes out, Pandemic 2020, it gets 2 years. We fund it. We got Dr. Fauci. We got him played by Joe Pesci. We got Martin Scorsese directing it.
Okay.
We got Donald Trump. We'll have him played by Alec Baldwin. And then for the coronavirus, I was thinking we have that played by Bobby Lee. What do you think?
Now, hold on, dude. Again, I don't want Bobby Lee. I'm taking offense a little bit because Bobby Lee's Korean. He's really American. And you want him to play a virus? I want to get this, Chris.
No, because the virus they say is a little virus. And he's a shorter guy, and I just think he's very dynamic.
No,
He'd be patient zero, maybe.
No, yeah, maybe
patient. Kills on stage.
Nope.
Kills on stage.
No, I don't like this. I don't like this movie.
What about Ronnie Chang?
Nope. See, again, you're.
No, but you're focusing on the wrong thing. I'm saying funny comedians that kill. To play the coronavirus. So Bobby Lee or Ronnie Chang or Margaret Cho. Margaret's a woman.
Okay,
she's a woman.
You're talking about all of these people are Korean. Again, and you're lumping in Koreans with Chinese. I already find that offensive, and I'm going to have to ask you to maybe suggest a white guy to play the virus. Just so we can be all inclusive.
I would say quarantine's made him a little racist, but he was like this before.
You become a little racist. Quarantine has turned you into a bit of a racist.
I'm just kidding around. I hope the fans know I'm just kidding. As I said at the first time I came on, I have the biggest transgender fan base from any podcast, and now we
tried to verify that, Chris, and we really couldn't see any evidence.
It's hard to find stats on that.
It's hard to find stats on that, dude.
Cuz I got a fucking month. I just showed you. You don't think that
Are your pants still down? Are your pants still down?
They're always
You're in your daughter's room. She's 4, and you don't have the decency to wear pants, Chris.
Guys, I got one of her Barbie dolls in my ass right now. It doesn't matter.
Now that spreads COVID
or pink eye.
Or
allegedly
pink eye.
No, I'm just kidding around. Yeah, no, quarantine. I've been cooped up, Chrissy, but I'm just. It's like one of these things where it's like you try to do comedy over the Zoom, and then sometimes it doesn't connect, and then you just look like you're in the alt-right. So sorry.
Again, I don't know if that's the virus, Chris. It might be your behavior, for Christ's sake.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, sorry.
Trump 2020.
Trump 2022, Trump.
All right.
I'm just kidding. No, guys, I'm just kidding. I hope everyone's all right, and
No, we love you,
everyone
man.
stays safe, and blah,
Yeah, we
blah,
love you,
blah,
brother.
whatever. Nancy Pelosi created the coronavirus. You can't convince me otherwise.
See, you tag these things with some very
Dude,
incendiary
we're signing off on a
comments.
nice note.
I mean, yeah, how about giving us something positive before you just take off?
Leave
dude?
with something positive, man. Give us a positive note.
It's Friday, it's Friday. It's give us some hope Friday.
People are already saying you might be guest of the year, man.
Wow, that's fucking crazy. I know. I really appreciate that. Hopefully it's me. But yeah, something positive. Go. I'm trying to bring the laughter every day. Like I said, we got that morning show, Wepa in the morning for a Spanish-speaking audience. We do the show in English, so but the Wepa is Spanish. But that's on Patreon.com/Hold
on. You're saying it's a Spanish show, but you do it in English. So I'm not sure because you call it Wepa.
It's in Spanish.
Yeah, what does Wepa mean?
Who speak English?
Well, Wepa, I don't know what it means, but it's Wepa in the morning, or if you're watching with your kids, Wapito in the morning.
All right. Do you speak Spanish, Chris?
I don't speak Spanish, but along with the transgender fan base, we also have we learned that we also have one of the biggest Spanish-speaking fan bases out there. So we said to give back to them, we're going to do a morning show in Spanish. How Tom Segura does a podcast in Spanish. We said we need to do that too, following Tom Segura's footsteps. So we made the morning show, which is available on Patreon.com/Bay Ridge Boys, Wepa in the morning, but it is in English, and they can translate to Spanish in their homes because this is the red, white, and blue, baby. We speak English.
Okay, see? Okay.
Is that bad?
No,
what am I doing wrong?
No, you're good. That's a good note to sign off on.
Yeah, we
You're
speak
good,
other
dude.
languages, Chris. That's
You're
all
good,
I'm saying.
though, man.
Is there something you can say, Chris, that's inclusive? Because we have a diverse audience. Could you be a little more inclusive with your message?
Dami Mas Gasolina. Be more inclusive with my message.
Yeah.
I just want to say, I hope I hope everyone out there is listening to the rules, socially distancing, 6 feet apart. We're all going to get through this together. Get your mask on, get your gloves on, keep your ass clean. This virus, it is not China's fault. Chinese Americans have nothing to do with this. Do not take anything out on them, on Asian people. They have nothing to do with this. We're all in this together. But, as long as you're going outside with the American flag wrapped around you, blasting Bruce Springsteen, I think you're fine.
Okay. Now that's again.
That's pretty American.
Yeah,
though.
that's pretty American. And
That's
Springsteen,
pretty American.
It doesn't have to be Springsteen.
That's pretty American.
No, it doesn't have to be Springsteen. It doesn't have to be Bruce Springsteen at all. You can play the national anthem, whatever you guys want.
What about a little Metallica? It's pretty American.
Yeah, there you go. Metallica's good. Whoever you want, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
But listen, we're all in this together. But this is really, it's New York City's problem, right? I know other states are trying to jump in and be like, we have cases too. Shut up, okay? Bring your stuff to New York. We're all fucking dying here, and it's getting pretty bad. Okay, I cut my dick off and sold it on the street to give my family something to eat tonight. So I don't care about what your problems are, Iowa. Shut up and give us your money. New York needs your help.
Jesus Christ, man! You just went into a panic
Man,
mode.
things must be bad.
It must be very bad, DiStefano. You haven't been using your dick much, huh? Or have you been?
Well, no, I haven't been. Brendan, what's in that cup? Is that your urine? I'd like to purchase that.
I know it's whiskey, brother.
Brennan drinks in the middle of the day.
Oh, dude, I got to be honest with you. I've been becoming like a full-fledged alcoholic myself. Every day I'm drinking Pinot Grigios and beers. I'm doing everything. I did crystal meth the other night.
Oh, what?
It's getting
No,
what?
That's not good.
No, I know, because I'm just sitting inside. It's like, what am I supposed to do? I'm trying to just do anything.
What time does baby girl go to sleep? What time's the 4-year-old go to sleep? 7?
So quarantining with a 4-year-old, it's rough, Bubba's. It's a little Brutes Magoots, even though she's my best friend and I love her so much. She's, we're past the stages with naps, so she doesn't do naps anymore.
Papa's
so
entertaining.
it's, she wakes up every day 7:30 in the morning, and she goes to bed 9-10 o'clock at night, and it's 100 miles an hour all day, every day.
Yeah.
But the silver lining is I'm spending so much time with her. All this time that I would have been on the road.
Yeah.
And all that, I'm with her, so it's beautiful. And that is, a little inside comedy. I don't know how you guys feel about this, but this whole pandemic and quarantine has been making me rethink the road. It's like, do I want to go to some city to sit there for 4 days and deal with whatever bullshit deal a comedy club wants to give when I can be, doing podcasts, making money, and taking care of my family and not missing things with my daughter.
Yes.
It's made me rethink career stuff a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I think anybody who doesn't grow from this lockdown is a fucking moron. Anybody who doesn't reconsider things and kind of take things into perspective, I mean, what are you doing, man?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I know. I've been growing. I've been doing a lot of, I've been reading a lot. I'm reading a book on John Adams right now. I read a book on the Civil War. Been reading a lot about the history and about how China's been controlling us for a long time, and it's just about over.
Okay,
so I've been reading those books. What?
Yeah. Okay. Well, no, China hasn't been a very fair player, but all right.
No, I know, I know. But I've been reading this book on John Adams. It's fantastic. It's I didn't know that he was the lawyer that represented the British soldiers for the Boston Massacre. Did you guys know that?
I didn't know that. I didn't know John.
I didn't know that.
Actually, I think I did. I read that once.
There you go,
I
dude.
didn't know until you told me. I'm kidding.
What you guys want to jerk off a little bit?
Brian's been lying a lot today. That's not true.
Yeah, I lied.
What'd you say?
Brian's been lying a little bit today.
Why are you lying, Brian?
I never read that book.
I don't know.
He told me he's been going on hikes. He realized that he's lying because quarantine.
He said, "When was the last time you went on a hike?" And I said,
He said 3 days ago.
For a second, I said 4 days ago, and then it turns out it was probably close to 6 weeks ago. Now
because those trails are shut down, Chris.
Yeah, but that's an honest mistake, right? Because sometimes you're like, because what happens is the days all blend in. And it's one. So he's saying I got caught in a lie. I said 4 days. Maybe I meant 6 weeks.
But Papa, then you just told him you read that book, but then you never did.
No, I didn't read that book, but I read that he was a lawyer for the Boston for the British during the Boston Massacre.
Okay, but wait, baby gorgeous, have you been working out?
I have been. I train hard.
He's a bit of tummy right now, though.
I take
No, it doesn't. Both you guys look like you're in fantastic shape. You really look like you're in fantastic shape.
He's been eating a little late at night.
I've been eating late at night.
He's been doing drugs too.
Some drugs too. I did Adderall.
Monkey, do you want to hang? I mean, what have you been doing? You've been seeing your kids. Do you want to hang out? I mean, what do you want to do? You want me to drive cross country?
Well, I don't know.
Want me to head down? Want me to head down?
No, it's all good. I am hanging with my kids, but no need. I mean, whatever. You got your daughter and everything else, so that's fine.
Yeah, dude. I mean, literally, man, to protect myself, I've been sticking Clorox wipes up my ass like the president said, and I don't have corona.
Okay, well, good.
Chris, as soon as this corona bullshit's over, you're flying to LA and coming on the show in-house.
Dude, I'd love to come on the show in-house, 100%. I mean, I know sometimes on the Zoom, I mean, it's hard to get a feel, but, I hope it was okay.
No, you're great.
I hope everyone knows I was just kidding around. Don't throw ham and cheese at anybody. I'm just fucking joking over here. I'm locked in my daughter's bedroom. I'm kidding around.
What's your daughter doing right now?
What?
What's your daughter doing right now?
I think she's outside. I think she's outside in the street.
Okay, well, Chris, who's watching her for Christ's sake?
There's no one in the streets.
Well, nobody. But I mean, who's going to defend the house against? I mean, if there's Asians coming around, what am I supposed to do?
No, you can't, Chris. You're turning into an anti-Asian podcast. This is really out of control here. I'm asking you, please keep things diverse and be sensitive of our Asian listeners who are American. For God's sake.
I got her out there dressed like Mad Max with a fucking potato gun. And anybody that walks by that looks Chinese, you fire a baked potato.
No, that's the wrong message to give your child, for Christ's sake. I mean, this is an outrage.
I'm kidding. I love the Chinese. I love everyone. I truly, this coronavirus, it sucks right now, but I think it's getting better. Oh, the baby's in the room. It's getting better. And I was just kidding around. I love everybody.
All right, well, fine.
All right, dude.
Fine,
can we see the baby?
No way.
All right.
No, she ran out.
All right, dude. Well, we love you, man.
Love you, Chris.
Love you, bud.
Thanks for coming on,
You're the
dude.
best. Well done, sir.
Thank you, guys. Love you guys.
Stay
Thanks
fit.
for having me.
Stay fit.
Bye.
Later, brother.
Bye, Cat. Bye, Chen. Bye.
There you go, buddy.
Oh, well.
Well, there we are.
Chris DiStefano.
Chris DiStefano.
So funny.
Should we do some current events?
I think so.
We got some.
Let's go.
All right, here we go.
Okay, so a man in Florida was
That's fair.
he was arrested because he was found with a gun, and when police officers came to his house looking for him, he was told that the reason why the cops are there because he shoved a woman. She then gave police officers his information to find him and arrest him for domestic abuse. And when they got there, she also told the police officers that he had a gun somewhere. And so they found the gun in his car. When they asked him who the gun belonged to, he said it belongs to his cousin, John Wick.
Oh.
And later on, he then went on to say that he made up the name and his cousin isn't John Wick, but he did sell the car to
the
his
same name as
cousin,
Bryan.
and that's why. So his
So
story is that
it seems like he's thought things out, and
yeah.
you just picked the guy from a movie. This belongs to Captain America. My crossbow belongs
You
to
got
Captain
what cop
America.
is like? Did you say John Wick? Now is that John or Jon? He's all HN. Oh, John
belongs to
Wick.
John Wick. Right. Was he using your car as a driver? Yeah.
It's like,
Jesus
no, it's my
Christ.
cousin's car, and it's my cousin's gun. My cousin's John Wick.
Well,
That was his whole story.
Gotcha. All right.
he doesn't have a square head.
Okay, so a couple of days ago, the governor of Kentucky was doing a debriefing, and he was talking about how there were certain people making up fake aliases and fake names to file for unemployment, and he brought up the name Tupac Shakur. Apparently, he said that his office had to look into fake unemployment filings. Of
course they did, 'cause there's a lot
And
of
they
fraud.
found someone with the name Tupac Shakur, and they assumed that it was somebody putting out a fake name. Sure. A couple days later, the governor came back out and said that he had to apologize because Tupac Shakur was an actual
He's
person.
a real person.
Yeah,
Somebody
his name
named
is
their
Tupac
kid.
Malik Shakur. He changed his name after Tupac died. And so he
Okay,
came out
well,
and said, no, I'm a real person.
He goes, I'm hurt, I'm really embarrassed and shocked, Shakur told the. Are you?
Yeah.
He needs to apologize. That's just my name.
But yeah,
Looking for some money,
the governor of Kentucky came out and actually apologized to him personally, and
my
he
bad,
said it's
dog.
all cool.
All right,
It's all good.
Don't be that sensitive. And also, that's totally understandable.
I wonder if there's pictures out there.
You're probably not gonna find Tupac Malik Shakur.
You know, Will Smith's wife was dating Tupac for a long time.
She always denied those rumors. It's weird. Like they grew up together, and
I
everyone
don't think
kind
she
of
does.
assumed-
Does she? I don't think.
Yeah,
does
she
still.
says that they were more of he was more of a brother figure to her. But everyone's kind of like, come on.
Tupac's not having friends or hanging around.
Jada Pinkett.
Yeah.
Okay, so a reporter for Good Morning America set up his home office to make sure that he can do his segment, and he decided not to wear pants. And he did like his webcam in a way
Chris.
where you would basically just like Chris, where you would only be able to see his torso
Oh, tell
up.
me you can see his cock.
But there was an issue. So you see this little blue area right here?
Yeah.
That's covering where like you would be able to see him from the torso down not wearing any pants if that little blue bar was gone. He thought it was going to be there the entire time, and when it disappeared, people then realized that he wasn't wearing
Dude,
any
how
pants.
hard is it just put pants on?
That's so funny, though.
He said he didn't want to wear pants because he was going to work out shortly afterwards.
Look at them all serious and shit.
If it is successful, guys.
They're all, oh. Dude,
then
did
he
you
really
see? Oh, I should have sent to you. Rogan said this. Did you see that guy? He's a Spanish. He's a Spanish guy on a news network, and he's talking, and then his side piece runs in the
Oh,
back
yeah.
naked,
Yes, they're both journalists. Even the girl's a journalist.
and she's bad,
Really?
super bad.
me
He's
see.
married.
Oh.
She goes with like naked.
Oh, yeah, that's
And then-
great.
oh,
She's in her
dude.
panties. Let me see that.
She's super hot.
Really?
Yes,
I feel like all Spanish journalists have to be.
smoking.
See right there?
I said he should have freaked out and be like, it's a fucking robber.
handsome guy.
I'll be right back.
She's
It's
like,
a fucking robber.
So he.
she's bottomless, right?
You got caught, dude. Don't get caught like that.
Well, he didn't mean to. She's the dumbass that walked behind the camera.
I know. She could hear him talking, so she must know that he's on some sort of interview.
Well, you just think,
So he's getting a divorce now.
he was always he's married.
Yeah.
I think he was. I could have sworn like he was already separated or going through some sort of separation, but then this is still a bad look.
Well, that's
you
what
know?
you got to say.
Yeah, I don't know.
You should have freaked out and pretend there was a robber.
In Spain, by the way, they'd be like, Spain, there's like, come on.
Not Mexico. What else you got, Jen?
Let's see what's a good one here. Okay, you'll like this.
Oh, was that Mexico or Spain? Spain.
NCAA.
Mexico.
Well, they said it hasn't gone into effect yet, but it's going to happen. they'll allow athletes to make money.
Oh, isn't this weird? Because in the Corona stuff, and they got to extend the season, and the universities have to make their money because it's only about money. That's why these universities stay open. They go, okay, we're going to pay them because now it proves that it's all about money. The only thing they do is for money. So they want to do this, delay the season, have the kids play, take a month off, then restart the season. It's insane because the universities need the money. So it's kind of a good thing. There's some positives out of this Corona shit.
Yeah. So this is
After
probably one of the best
decades
ones.
of digging and battling in court, launching advertising campaigns, or just shaking their collective head, no, the NCAA's Board of Governors has agreed to provide its athletes the same economic freedom as any other students on campus. So in January 2020 at the latest, it still must clear a vote. We approved legislation to receive compensation for third-party endorsements. Oh. Namely, if you can make a buck, then go make a buck.
So your likeness, your name.
So we're not going to give you the money, but if you can get it elsewhere,
Yes,
that's
that's
still
exactly it.
fucked up. At least it's a step in
I was
the
gonna say, at
right
least it's a
direction.
start.
But it's basically like, oh yeah, you're not going to get any of our money. That we're making millions off you.
But let me ask you-
for the 1 or 2 kids who can get a Nike contract, yeah, there you go, do that.
How would you work as pay scale though? Because if you have kids there, some kids don't start. For example, the starters make more money.
Oh yeah, well, the second string doesn't make the same money as the starters in the NFL. Why would they make the same money? The women's volleyball team shouldn't make as much money as the fucking
Well, no,
men's
because
football team.
men's football team generates the
And
eyeballs.
the starters, and especially the kids who sell tickets, it's so fucked up, dude.
All right.
This is tough because how many of those kids are gonna get actual fucking endorsements? At least they can now, not get screwed. But
you're right.
So a small step in the right direction.
mainly just basketball players. That's basically just for basketball players.
All right. This is not a huge deal here for this show, but Kristin Cavallari and Jay Cutler got.
I was surprised. I worked with her at E, and she is a smoke.
Yeah,
show.
she's really
Really?
pretty.
yes, even prettier in person.
On the show when she was on.
She's from
Laguna Beach.
the hills, right?
The hills or Laguna Beach?
Laguna,
Or both?
Laguna Beach.
But so initially it said that he was cheating, but I guess where they live, they have to say something like someone's at fault. So she put marital misconduct. In order to get a divorce, you have to show fault.
So no, that's not true. Because when you do, you can say irreconcilable differences.
She did that, but then you also have to show fault in this particular area.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Where's it? Chicago?
I think Georgia or something, Tennessee, at fault state.
Marshall?
Well, my guess is he may very well have. I mean, it is what it is, but
Your guess?
that would be my guess. What would you say if I had a gun to your
Well, no, that's what people are saying, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, but didn't they say? But they're saying it's not about another woman.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. The insiders. Who knows? Who knows what's going on?
Yeah, because there was rumors that he hooked up with her best friend.
Yes,
for
those
the
are the
longest
rumors.
time.
Really?
Yes.
That's.
And then you said he's
that's
really
dicey.
funny, right? Like you watched the show and he's
so on
actually
the
funny.
show, they like barely had him in, but then you found out more people tune in for him because he's really funny. He's
Interesting.
like the surprise star of the show. I didn't really watch it. I just heard that. Yeah, she was a smoke show. I think they have 4 kids together, 5.
Oh, Bryan watched 90 Day Fiance and got sucked in.
Great show.
Got sucked in.
You get
But-
Ed with no
but
neck?
I felt so bad. I don't.
Why?
I feel terrible for the
who?
black lady who's being catfished by that guy in England.
Oh, she's such a fucking moron.
But she's just lonely. She's just
Yeah, but she's an
lonely.
idiot.
She's lonely. But she's so desperate that she'll believe that. I just felt so
And
bad.
then they send
for
her
those
death
people.
threats and they send out her sexy pictures and stuff like that. Have you gotten there?
No.
Spoiler.
So this guy,
It's all fake. Yeah, it's a piece of he's a piece of shit. But she's so stupid for
he was
believing.
sending
it.
her death threats.
Well, saying like if she doesn't send him a certain amount of money, he's released the sexy pictures. And then she's like, his account got hacked. And her daughter's like, no, it didn't. This is him. This is the guy. And then it was a picture of him, and then it changes to another avatar. She's like, this is all fake.
She still won't believe it.
You can't fix stupid, dude.
Speaking of that guy, Ed, I went through his Instagram just to see.
Ed with no neck?
Yeah, no neck.
What happened with that relationship? Spoil that for me.
Spoiler alert.
I think she took off.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think she realized he had no neck and left.
I just saw this video of him. I guess it was filmed a few days ago.
He gets neck stretched
Him
out?
with a helmet and with a chin strap, and I just thought it was so funny.
Please tell me
dude.
he's not riding a
A
bike.
nice day. I ran out of water. So I'm going to go to the water lady. She's on University, but I wanted to show off my cool Vespa.
Now that's fine, Brennan. The guy who marries the Russian girl, who lost his little baby. What happened with him?
I don't know. They're talking about the one Russian girl that never shows up.
Oh, she doesn't show up.
She
No.
missed like 4 times.
No, that's the guy. That's the dorky guy. I'm talking
Yeah.
about the muscular guy from.
Oh, the musk guy. I don't know what happens with him. But dude, he found out that he was in prison for drugs and has to tell the family. And the mom's like, "Oh no, hell no."
Wait. Who was the
He
one?
went to prison for selling drugs.
The guy who's got 2 kids
I think so. He went to prison. I think that's the
from
guy.
Nashville or something. Looks
Yeah.
gay. You're
Yeah.
like, he might be
Yeah.
gay.
Yeah,
What
he-
about his past? He had a past. That's
He
what
had
it
he
was.
went to a prison for selling drugs. I know you had to figure you had to tell him. I mean, who gives a fuck? You were a kid. He was
Yeah.
like 23.
Yeah.
Big Ed killing the game though.
And his chin strap is interesting. All right, so you
The whole
talked
look is-
about, you guys talked about that guy Devin Booker before. He has a huge hog, you said, from NBA.
The biggest.
Well, it looks like he's dating Kendall Jenner now.
way.
They were spotted.
Who is he dating?
Kendall Jenner, the supermodel out of the Kardashian
She
family.
was dating BJ Simmons.
Well, they're caught. This is at a rest stop in his Maybach.
Tight move.
Yeah.
He's a super baller.
There they are.
Giant cockatiel.
Really?
Notorious-
Apparently the biggest, right?
Yeah, apparently.
How do you? Where'd you hear this from?
That's just. I mean, that's just
Congratulations.
water cooler talk.
Well done, sir.
Maybach, huh? Interesting move. They don't make them anymore.
They're so nice, though.
They're cool.
This is a bunch of German doctors. This is their way of protesting that there's a shortage of PPEs, right?
I thought this was a joke. They really are.
Yeah, so they're doing naked photos as their protest
It's there.
because they don't have enough equipment. And then some of these pictures are interesting too, like this guy's.
Okay.
These are all doctors.
That's really, really interesting.
We got this guy right here.
They all look like Holocaust survivors.
They look very, very creepy. I will say that.
Yes.
These look like weird hostage photos.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
Like they made him take those pictures.
Yeah.
yeah, it looks very staged and strange. It's so creepy.
And this is their way of trying to get masked or something.
You know, to make a point, like they don't have enough equipment, so they're pretty much naked, they're saying.
Terrible point. It's just a bunch of bad bodies.
Yeah, and they're all doctors too. This was a shock. This guy, Irfan Khan,
Oh, no.
Slumdog Millionaire actor.
Oh no, he was in Jurassic Park.
He was in there too? He
Yeah,
passed away
crashed
from
in a
cancer.
helicopter.
He died of cancer.
53, yeah.
Oh fuck, he was young, man.
Yeah.
My age.
He was killing it too in the movies.
Damn, he just passed away from cancer.
Yeah. It was suddenly too.
What kind of cancer? Pancreatic or something?
He had a rare neuroendocrine tumor.
That's such a shame.
Colon infection earlier the week.
That's such a shame. Was he a Bollywood star too?
Yes.
Fuck.
And then he crossed over here and became a huge star here.
Huge, yeah. Damn.
He's got 150 Bollywood and Hollywood credits to his name.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Wow. That's such a shame.
Wow.
Yeah. That's the sad news of the day. You guys know about this. So Joe Biden has a sexual assault allegation against him, and Alyssa Milano, like back when Kavanaugh was on trial, she said you have to believe all women, right? And then finally, now that her friend Joe Biden has allegations, she's like, let the process of the legal
hell
process
no.
begin. We don't know, so she's getting trashed online, of course.
How long ago was this woman? Was this incident
She was 29 when it happened.
and what was this about? What is she saying he did?
He pulled her aside and then he digitally raped her. Like he put his fingers inside her and then she said she didn't want anything. And he goes, what? I thought people told me that you liked me. And that was supposed to be that's what her allegations are.
That was a miscommunication.
And if you see Joe Biden talking about this assault,
It's
it's
the
weird.
biggest miscommunication I've ever heard of, Brian.
Could shed light on
Yeah, just
sexual
to
assault
immediately-
allegations made by a former staffer to then
God, I like Alyssa Milano too. That's a shame.
Again, but we don't know, right? I mean, I'm not a fan of Biden, but we don't know.
No, we know her actions though, Brian.
Who?
Alyssa Milano.
Yeah, I'm saying, but
I like her.
She's saying
it's a bummer. She's saying, "Whoa, hold on, let's the process, do it." But before, she was like, we gotta listen to every
Right,
woman.
right.
Hashtag me
But
too.
now
She
they-
wore the
now they're
pin.
coming after a guy she likes and she wants
Yes.
to vote for.
A Democrat. No, we gotta listen. No.
There you go.
Same energy you had a few years ago.
Right. That's-
Same energy from 2 years ago. Where was that?
Yeah, that's right.
It sucks.
And I think
I'm a
all of us
fan.
need to know that no matter what, it's a due process. Let's see what's happening. Let's be careful.
Hey, due process. Sure, Biden ain't winning shit, dude. Whether this happens or not.
Leave all women. This is different. Well, if you're going to put yourself out there like that, you're going to have to take
Yes.
it.
So-
if this is your thing.
This is the newer I don't know if it's written here, but the newer thing is like that girl that's saying the allegations are true. She said that I guess other people came out to prove her point too. Like she reported it before, and then someone that knew him also knew about it.
How long
Something
ago
like
was this?
A long time ago.
All these politicians, dude, grabbing people by their pussies.
Or yeah, well, yeah.
Well, they definitely are.
maybe not. I don't know.
Good chance.
You know, yeah.
I mean, I buy it. I believe it.
Do you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Older dude, young girl, grabbed her by the pussy.
Just grabbing
Trump
a girl like
definitely
that?
did it, too. Trump definitely did it. I mean,
Yeah.
There's another thing here too.
Bill Clinton did it.
So-
Because if JFK didn't slip a few digits in someone's butthole.
Well, I think that there were a lot of cases where women knew they didn't have any recourse. What are you going to do?
No, not back in
Who are you
the
going
day.
to tell?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
What's-
So men
what's this,
behave
Jim?
badly.
So that girl that's accusing Biden, she said there's an actual recording of her mom on Larry King show in the 90s where she says something similar, like, you know, my daughter is working for a very, very powerful person. We don't know how to report it, this and that. And it was recorded on Larry King show.
Was Larry King like, thank you for your time? Like,
Listen, man, I know,
he's old.
just being in Hollywood as long as I have, the stories I've heard that happen to regular gals with famous people, and they couldn't say anything. That's a fact. And if you know what to do, if you're a regular dude, just watch Entourage and watch Entourage. That was 10 years ago. How long ago was that? 15 years ago?
Let me
and
see
you
this
watch
video,
back then, you
Tim.
never thought there was anything different. It's like, oh fuck, maybe there was something.
We're back. A couple more phone calls on this very important topic. Our guests are former United States Senator Howard Baker, Richard Allen, former National Security Advisor, and Lois Romano of the Washington.
you know when Joe Biden goes, I don't remember? I legit think he doesn't remember.
That's possible.
Hello. I'm wondering what a staffer would do besides go to the press in Washington. My daughter has just left there after working for a prominent senator and could not get through with her problems at all. And the only thing she could have done was go to the press, and she chose not to do it out of respect for him.
Or she had a story to tell, but out of respect for the person she worked for, she didn't tell it.
That's true.
Now, but these are the people who do come to the Lois Romanos, right? The staff worker who says, I want to let you know about what's going on, either with my boss or the guy down the hall.
Larry King was doing the damn thing.
Yeah,
When
it
he
was.
can't stop
This
it.
is 1993.
Yeah.
Damn.
So there's people backing up the story.
Wow,
And
that's pretty damning.
So that's why I listened along. I was like, look, I've heard about the recent stuff.
Think about
so-
her mother calling in because it was that
Think how
bad.
mad her mom is. Think if you're the parent.
So that's the most recent thing I think she wrote.
Wow.
Or
Say
listened
me
to.
too. Nah, bitch.
That's interesting.
Nah, bitch. You off the train. I don't mean call her bitch. She's a friend. That's a bummer.
A friend. Okay.
It's a-
This was on. This was. I saw this on ESPN's.
Dude, people keep tagging me. in
Really?
this. Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
This
Like,
guy's
hashtag thick boy, thick boy goals. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get this level.
No, dude.
I'm too thick for this. Look
This
at
guy's-
this fucking guy.
Killian Braun. I guess
makes
he's a
me so
professional
nervous.
mountain biker. But
right,
check
go
him out, riding on this cliff.
He's
How creepy
he's
is
head of
that?
the New Zealand chapter, Brian.
Are you fucking joking me?
Fall off. It's game, set, match, and he's on one.
He's a
wheel, by the
wheelie.
way. He's wheeling it. He's obviously a pro.
Oh my god, a pro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god. Yeah,
Look at this.
Well, this is where the bike becomes exactly like your feet. There's just no difference. I mean, that's so fucking crazy.
And he's going fast,
Dude,
One little slip.
what the fuck?
Yeah. Absolutely nuts.
Jesus Christ.
What in the actual fuck is going on? That's so amazing.
Insane, huh?
That's insane. That's insane. There's no reason to do that.
This is.
If you're that good, you
You're
should.
that good, man.
Someone sent this in to me. I forgot his name, but this is the coolest clip I've seen so far of an animal on a prey.
That little squirrel.
And that bobcat is trying to eat it.
Squirrel's just trying to chill out.
See it? They're playing a game right now. Of who's gonna live?
That's a life and death game.
Yep.
In a game, who's gonna live?
Yeah, that squirrel's got to be you can't go too high.
And he can't take off, can he?
But I would think the squirrel would just go hauling ass, you know? Look at this.
Holy shit, that bobcat.
Fuck, dude.
Look at this.
Oh my god.
Damn, that's scary.
Oh!
Got him.
Amazing, right?
You know what? He deserves it.
Fuck, he got
I
him.
thought the
though.
squirrel was
He
gonna get
earned
away
it.
too.
I did think the
I
squirrel
thought
was
the
getting
squirrel.
away.
God damn it!
You ain't getting
cat
away
is
from a
fast.
cat. That's too big
They're
a cat.
so
Too fast. Too fast.
Holy
too athletic.
fuck.
Too athletic.
That was cool, man.
Wow.
That's where nature is phenomenal.
Nature is phenomenal.
Wow. Man, you're the squirrel and I'm the guy. Wow. Thick boy. Hey, thick boy. Can't run away.
No,
from
you'd
me.
be the squirrel, dude. Because the cat's bigger.
I know,
So you're a
but-
little tiny squirrel. Oh, ooh, look at the old squirrel. You go, not much meat on this one.
Wait, you remember that video we posted when I was the fucking deer and you were the lion?
Lion.
We did have Instagram where I'm like, shit, I run.
Yeah. So stupid. Is that it, Chin?
That's it.
That's a good one. To
Well,
end
guys,
on.
good.
Well, we did it. Another bonus episode,
did
dudes.
another bonus episode.
Quarantine bonus.
Another boner episode.
Quarantine boners.
Quarantine boner episode, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We love you.
Stay rock hard, family.
Why don't you send us off, bud?
This the Final Kid. We're out.
What's up, Chris?
What's up, baby?
Hold on a second.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Can you see them both up there?
Hell yeah. Just get the camera a little lower. Yeah.
Lower? Right there?
Zoom in. Yeah.
Zoom in.
Wow.
Zoom in, bro.